So I just came to do my Reaper task, and I got a where is it? Yeah, crest from Helwer. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get some more stuff. Yay! Welcome back. I am currently just logging in for the day. I think this is the first time I logged in today. I got my last day of my weekend off, and I have a surprise. I just went out and got a brand new microphone. So I'm still working around, trying to check around, see what the settings are like. But I think I got it to at least a half decent place right now. Oh my god, are you serious? That's getting turned to oddments. I don't care about that at all. Yeah, so I'm just kind of playing around with my levels right now, trying to see what sounds good and what doesn't. I went out and got a Yeti Blue from Best Buy because I just didn't want to wait from Amazon. I know I probably could have gotten it cheaper on Amazon, but I just said, screw it. I sold one of my old phones and ended up saying, fuck it, let's go and get a mic. Because I know that that has been an issue with my audio in the last couple videos I've made. Keys. Anyways, long ramble over. I am going to finish buying all these keys, and then we're going to get into a little bit more of a video. I guess I started that recording a little bit late, but I got garbage. A bunch of elks, basically. I wish they made these into fortunates. I think they would highly benefit from turning all this kind of stuff into fortunates. But I get my monthly insane amount of farming and fishing experience. I've gotten legitimately 5 levels past 99 from just doing this because I've really never fished. I mean, I've done a couple like yak track fishing tasks, but this is probably the most amount of fishing experience that I get anymore ever. And I have a monthly reroll thing, so we're gonna look into it again here in a minute. But yeah, I get pretty much all my farming experience from this D and the dailies. I just did it. I just got a bunch of experience from Treasure Hunter keys too, because I just got 109 last night while I was just messing around, but I didn't feel like putting those into recordings. I might just pop a picture because I know I take pictures and send them to my friend every time I do that. But anyways, I'm not going to bore you with watching me do this. I will come back when I have enough. Okay, let's open this bad boy again. Giant oyster, yes, I'm sure. Collect. Yep. Okay. Let's say third age die. No, of course. I know 3 people that have gotten dies out of this, and every time I open one, I seem to just let myself down because I just think it's gonna happen to me. It'll happen if it can happen to them, and they have the worst RNG you've ever seen in your life. Um, then it should be happening to me, right? But oh well, I'll try again next month. I mean, everybody says that too. So, ooh, there's some loot on the ground. All right. Anyways, I will come back. I got to do some KBD, and I might just hop in a real quick zing 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 zing. So, yeah, I will be back. I just noticed that my mic is super loud right now, so I'm trying to work on it. Just bear with me. This might be a weirdly audioed video if I don't deal with it in post. So I'm just kind of working with what I got here. Anyways, we will do some KBD. Oh, good. I'm so glad I came in and I have no prayer. I'm even on the right. Nope, I am sure not. I mean, it's KBD. It really doesn't matter. But I mean, it would be preferable to have some prayers. I'm pretty sure you can poison it. Yep, I haven't done KBD in a little while. I think I have like 1,000 kills though because I'm trying to farm the log. And oh my god, I'm still on the wrong prayer. Okay, yep, curse is averted. The KBD has been killed. Anyway, so this is like the worst Reaper you can get. Maybe Mole, but yeah, I'd have to say this is probably pretty low down there on the actually wanting to get this as a Reaper task. let's do an overload. And let's just drink some prayer potion because why not, right? Alright, now die. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you watch this whole thing. So I'm probably just gonna, speed this up in a minute. Okay, well, I finished that Reaper. Obviously, pretty easy. Only took me about 5 minutes. And I didn't realize that I had my mic muted for an entire explanation behind the wilderness rework. Anyways, I'll get into that another time, I guess. But I think what we're gonna go do now is we're gonna just go and farm some Slayer. I think that's what I want to do tonight. I think I'm gonna farm a couple Slayer tasks, maybe do a little bit of bossing in between, but we'll see how it goes. I feel like sometimes I spend more time just staring at my bank, thinking about all the stuff that I'm probably gonna forget when I go to a Slayer task. I spend more time just looking at everything, making sure oh yes, that's what I was looking for. See, because I always would get there and you just think to yourself, I'm probably forgetting something, and then as soon as you get to the spot and you waste your daily teleport, I'm gonna use this to the Seniston area. Um, I always forget something. I'm gonna get there now, and I'm gonna start running over there, and it's gonna be like, oh yeah, no, you totally forgot that. Let's just do it, right? It's gonna click in my head as soon as I do it. We're gonna run over there now, and we're gonna be like, oh yeah, no, I totally didn't think about that. But so far nothing's popping into my head. I think I have everything. I'm glad I grabbed that because poison is great here. I'm gonna, stick around for a minute or two when I get set up, and I'll explain my setup. Because I used to be really intimidated by killing these, but now that I've killed literally thousands of them, um, they're not as bad as you might think. They're really not. So yeah, I just set up my cannon here because it only aggroes one most of the time. Turn on prayer. Let's turn on the right prayers. And let's hit this bad boy. Turn on some overloads. And I use vampirism, and I turn on my scripture. Let's get a weapon poison. What's going on here, boys? Why are we not firing? Oh, you're just too far away, eh? You gonna teleport over to me anytime soon there, pal? There we go. That's a good boy. Oh, I guess I should probably have turned this on. I don't think I could do that in combat. See, I always forget something. I start into combat way too soon. um, yeah. So I almost AFK these because it's a butter, it's like butter sauce. It's so easy. Activate. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. Did it activate? I think it did. All right. I got time. All right. And then I just area loot everything for the most part. Oh, auto retaliate. That usually makes a difference. Just gonna do one of these because this clan chat is kind of, dead and a little bit irrelevant. So I cycle, obviously, Enhance Excalibur and Ancient Ritual Shard. I have gotten a Scourge and 3 helmet thingamabobs from those guys. Jaws of the Abyss. I have gotten 3 of those, I believe. Let's just take a look. That's a quest list. Go over here. Into this. Slayer Creature Krills. Collection log. Saniston. Oh yeah, 3 of them. 3 of them. Because I did a lot of AFK on those before I realized that I could actually kill these. But something I wanted to test out, because I've never actually used it before, is not Animate Dead. Because I don't think I actually have any gear that works with Animate Dead. I'm pretty sure this is all power gear. So Animate Dead is really not gonna do me any favors. I believe as much. That's as far as I know. Um, Look at me not really paying attention to what I'm doing. Um, what I wanted to try was Incite Fear because I've actually never used it before, and I just bought like 100 soul runes. I want to see if it's actually worth using. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use Shadow Barrage just because it lowers the amount of damage they do, and it just, you know, less damage they do, the less I have to heal. Yay, more FK. Um, and yeah, anyways, I bring food, but it's mostly just like protection than anything. It's not like I'm really using a whole yak full of food, but I like having a place to store my drops. And what's eating a shark? It's not really the end of the world. So I just bring the food for that reason. But what I wanted to do. All right, so let's turn on Insight Fear. I've never. The adrenaline cost is Tsunami. Hey, well, let's check it out. Let's cast Tsunami. I have Insight Fear. Facial Embrace, whatever that means. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not the most intuitive person, so it might take me a little while to figure out like what's actually happening right now. But ooh, that's the gamer thing. I always see like real gamers with that. But I mean, I imagine this spell is super duper expensive. um, yeah, I don't really notice anything yet, but I think I will eventually. Um, like animate dead. I feel like it's just not gonna help. 10% each magic tank equipment. Yeah, I don't have any magic tank equipment on. And I know it's embarrassing that like I'm just learning to use these now, but I was always super chintzy with everything. So like I could use Smoke Cloud maybe. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be worth it though. Like I really just don't think it's worth it. Just because like I'm not hit capping at all. And like here, Tsunami. What? You can just spam Tsunami. Wow. Okay. I mean that's kind of cool. That was kind of cool. So we can check this out. Is that gonna work? Does that do anything? No, it doesn't do anything. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Okay, well, anyways, you've seen Abyssal Lords. It's interesting to say the least. Um, yeah, I'll let you know if I get anything. I'm really looking for the soul. I really want to get that soul. Um, thousands of kills probably, but yay RNG! I love how that entire time that I was doing that, I was on the wrong prayer. Oh my god. I wonder I was hitting crap. I mean, I wasn't hitting crap, but it would have been a lot less embarrassing, I can tell you that. Alright, let's go for an actual, like, I'm gonna try this time. Sunshine. Get that Tuska's Wrath in there. Pop a frickin' yeah, and then we go like that, and then we hit him with Combust, and then all that damage, and then let's get back up to 50%. And oh, look at that, he's already dead. Easy. Okay. Okay. Yep. So basically, what I was getting at with the rant that I had earlier, with the new like Slayer rework in the Wilderness, was I was trying to get all I was trying to say was that I think even though Slayer has been updated fairly recently, a few times actually, I feel like it's a positive thing just for the fact that not a whole lot of things fit in the Wilderness. It's a combat area, obviously, because it's a PvP, but it's always had kind of a Slayer element to it, especially in old school RuneScape. They really haven't. I really enjoy the Slayer system in old school, and I feel like some of the things that they could add in the Wilderness would be really cool to see in old school RuneScape. Like, in old school RuneScape, it fits to have Slayer Wilderness bosses. I feel like those bosses are really well integrated. Whereas in RuneScape 3, the only boss we have in the Wilderness is King Black Dragon and Corp and the Chaos Elemental, which all three of them are completely like super outdated bosses. Nobody kills them. Even with PKers gone, I highly doubt a lot of people are going to be going to Chaos Elemental. Um, as big as a deal as that might be to some people, I feel like in the greater scheme of things, I think it's just going to make stupid grinds like Chaos Elemental pet grind or whatever, anything like that, just kind of be um, put off to the wayside. The other part that I was saying was the aggression system. How I don't necessarily think it's fair that we have to pay upwards of 200K for an aggression potion just to keep aggression. Like I don't think it's that big of a an ask to have like permanent aggression for free, especially if you're in an area with like an increased risk, like the wilderness will be with like these. I don't know. I want to call them flash mobs. I know they're not called flash mobs, but they remind me of flash mobs with the it's like little armies coming after you. I don't know. Like after you spend a specific amount of time or tasks or whatever it is. I don't know. I read the news post briefly. Actually, I read it pretty in depthly, but my memory is like shit. So all that aside, I think it's super positive stuff. It fits with the timeline. It fits with Zamorak. It kind of fits with where RuneScape is at a whole at this point because people have known for a really long time that the only time PKing has ever really been positive was in 2007 and even in 2010, for instance. Like I enjoyed it, but as soon as the EOC came out, it kind of killed it for I'd say 99% of everybody because the only people that PK now are really they're doing it for the memes, they're doing it for the laughs, or they're legitimately just hunting people. And when it's gotten when that kind of system kind of gets whittled down to that, it's time for a bit of a revival. And on top of all that, they're not removing PKing; they're just making it so that if you want to PK, it's on your own terms. Like if you don't want to PK, then you shouldn't have to be a part of it. In my opinion, I think that's a great way. Most games don't have player killing active, or they have it as a toggle nowadays. It's common nowadays. If you want to play Fortnite, go play Fortnite. You know what I mean? Like this is more of a skilling based resource gathering kind of game anyways at this point. Like it's more PVM, PVE kind of related. Um, Old school RuneScape does a superb job on PvP, even though there's been a lot of critiques about how they've kind of left PvPers in the dust. But like they're managing that. They're actively doing something about it, and to say that they're not would be completely lies, because I only see updates come out all the time. I watch a lot of old school RuneScape, and as much as there's not as many as they might want, they're still happening. As to where in RuneScape 3, I don't think they've ever really changed PKing. You can bring new gear, obviously, when the new gear comes out, but the general idea with PKing at this point is just bring rags. Bring rags and know what you're doing. Because if you do know what you're doing, and you can get like TBs and stuff like that off, um, you're probably gonna be able to get some kills. But I don't know. This is a long, drawn out rant, and I think it's time to end. Also, I remember what I forgot. I have like knowledge bombs in my bank because I want to go for 120 magic is my next combat 120. I think range is closer. 92 mil, 79. Yeah, range is closer, but range sucks. um, I don't think range is that bad. I'm just bad at ranged. Anyways, I forgot my knowledge bombs. Also, I think I understand why Insight Fear wasn't really showing off at all because I think you need to actually try because when you try, you get better hits. Like if I regularly sunshine, I imagine that I'll get way bigger hits, especially with the stacks and actually using tsunami the way that it's supposed to be done. But I'm pretty sure that you can't revolution and use magic, so um, that'll probably do it. while I was in between videos, I also I noticed that I had a huge stack of precious components. Yeah, I think I had like 150 of them. And I wanted to just see if I could grab another scavenging four, and I did, which is great because I used to only have it on like my superior death lotus chaps that I wear doing spiritual mages. Because for a while there, I was just farming spiritual mages, trying to get soul runes because there was a point where soul runes were like super duper duper expensive. I think they got to 6K at one point for one rune, which is nuts. Don't quote me on that, but um, I was farming a lot of soul runes and trying to get comps because I wanted to not pay for Noxus components because 200 mil down the tubes. But I got really really lucky, and I ended up just kept going out and buying a Noxus bow and leveling it up. So got scavenging four. Everything is good. It was super easy. I think I did like 10 attempts maybe, and um, I think I do want to get Relentless 5 Crackling 4 for my magic because I am using magic a lot more, and I mean I've been dumping all this money into it lately. Like I'm gonna get the Enchantment of Flames as soon as my cash stack isn't gonna turn to zero when I buy it. I'll just put it in an offer and see what I get, but I really want to try it out because I mean this combust thing is super cool. It's on cooldown right now, so I can't really show you, but I think you saw it before though. I think the only thing stopping anybody from actually doing this that has the Slayer level to do it would be just wanting to use the cannonballs and having the cannon. Invention definitely important. So, but I imagine that you've at least unlocked invention by the time I think it's one. Is it 115? Yeah, it's 115. Um, yeah, please, Jagex. I swear, fix the hitbox on these things. Like, it is so hard. Every time I go to click on one, like I know that I should just use target cycling. Like that's it's the brain dead, part of my. It's the smart thing to do, but I try to click on them, and now I'm just resorting to just right clicking on them because I don't have trust in myself that I'm gonna get through this janky click box that they have. You think for a giant monster like this, they would just, the click box would be huge. I don't see the problem with having a huge click box either. Like I can't see why it would be a bad thing because everybody's just using a cannon. Like you can't kill these things unless you have a cannon. I highly suggest you do not even attempt to kill these unless you have at least a cannon. Um, a coil is the probably best, but a cannon minimum, and you don't even need to target cycle. But I want to be like efficient, so I try to target them before they start targeting me, so I can get more hits off, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Um, yeah, I don't understand why is the hitbox on these things so bad. Here, I'm gonna click one right here. You guys are gonna see. Like it's just so bad. I'm probably missing. Oh no, I got it. See, I mean, I'm on camera, so I'm on the spot. But if I hadn't practiced doing that for months and months, maybe years, generations of Wakenbakelings have gone by, and they still wouldn't be able to hit it. I know, I'm dumb, but I try. Well, that's unfortunately another entire task where I didn't get the soul. Um, really, just kind of want to get it over with already because I've seen 9,278. It's really starting to add up. Oh, hold on. Put that on. Get another task. Yes, assign me the creature. Thank you. Can I extend this? Please tell me I can. Oh, that's a pin. I really don't want to show you my pin. I'll be right back. Yes. No, I cannot. Of course I cannot. Okay. Well, guess we'll just run it back. I don't think I have any teleports left. Do I? Maybe I do. Oh, yeah, I do. I think I'm okay. 200? Yeah, I think I'm okay. I think we can do this. Got 15 minutes left on vampirism. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get it on the vampirism and the what's this premier artifact bonus, but it will be a good portion of them at least. I'm not really looking for drops. I'm honestly only here because I want to get that Ultimate Slayer title, which I just saw somebody get the other day, and I was super jealous. Most jealous I've been in a long time, actually. I see a lot of people with like other titles and stuff, and like honestly, a lot of the titles nowadays they all kind of blend together. Like I got this new one, End of All Things, and I think it's the best. Um, I think it's one of the best titles. Even though I mean it wasn't necessarily that hard. I had to get a Kirask head, and I went 6,000 kills dry on it. I put a Reddit post up challenging anybody to see who if anybody actually had any more kills than I did, and I remember seeing a couple posts afterwards saying that they had killed like 25,000 of them, and I was like, okay, yeah, no, you got me beat. But it's in here. Collection log. Where is it? Fremenic Province, End of All Things. Yeah, I had to get the Kirask head and the Basilisk head. The Basilisk head only took me like 1k kills. It was easy. I got a bunch of other stuff, but yeah. I have done quite a bit of rambling in this episode. I imagine that a bunch of this is going to get cut out. Did I seriously just get magic seeds? Oh my god, how rare is that? This is cool. 80 million magic experience. That's nice. That's a nice little boost in the morale. Like I said, I'm gonna go for 120 for my next one, and this is pretty much how I've been doing it. I actually started killing these at 114, and this is pretty much the only place that I usually use magic because I boss with melee. I do some Slayer with magic just because it's a little bit faster, but I generally do more bossing than I do Slayer lately. And yeah, the 80 million magic experience. Yay! And this is the final one that I'm going to do for today. Still no soul. Kind of getting a little ridiculous. Come on, Jagex. Let's just, let's finish this off. Then I can go to Ripper Demons and hate my life even more. But these are actually quite... So I guess to end the video today, I figured I'd play the Skeleton Man lottery and maybe see if I can get a rare drop from 5 Mechanic like I usually do in order to get my hourly treasure or Elder Trove, even though I don't actually go every hour. I just, every once in a while I think about it because, those fragments, it's pretty common and it's good money and it's pretty quick, not to mention all the other bountiful things that you can get from the tier 3s. I highly recommend getting the quests done, the Extinction or Twilight of the Gods. I can't remember which one it is that actually does the bonus. But anyways, yeah, I really want to say thanks for everybody who watched my last couple videos. I really appreciate all the feedback, and I really hope that I can continue to do these kinds of things with my attention span. See what we get. Yeah, some Royal Dragon Leather. See, not bad. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment, like it, do all that good stuff. Yeah, bye-bye.